Hey, welcome to the Duke It Out podcast. I am your host, Duke Watson. We got a special guest today, a comedian, and go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is W. Scott Wene. It's good to be here on the show, Duke. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on. It's been a good day of podcasting so far. I'm happy to get to talk to you.
Excellent.
I haven't got to talk to you too much at the clubs. Oh no, just here and there. It's hard to talk to everyone at those comedy club nights.
Yeah, it really is. You know, there's a lot of people in there, and I don't get out to that club as much as I'd like to. So when I'm there, I see a lot of people I haven't usually seen in a while, and I've seen you a couple of times there. I watched the podcast once or twice.
Awesome.
And, I hit you up, and thank you for having me on.
No,
I appreciate it.
Glad to have you on. So, how long have you been doing comedy for?
So, really haven't been doing it that long. I've really only been doing comedy for just a little over 3 years.
3 years?
Right. Got started because my daughter was talking shit one day. Said we were watching Comedy Central. I can't remember who was on. And she was like, "Oh, I could do that." And I said, "Oh yeah, well let's go do that then." So signed up with Dave Schwenson's comedy workshop class.
Okay.
Shout out to Dave.
Awesome.
If you want to take a comedy class, go to Dave. He's great. Then we went out there, had a good time, did it, and that's where I met I Am Chad. Met I Am Chad there.
Okay.
That's where we started our partnership, working in comedy, and just have had a good time since.
You do create a lot of content as well. I love cooking with Scott. It makes me so happy.
I love hearing that, but it's so funny that when anybody says that, it's funny. Check out Cooking with Scott.
Yeah. Please go check it out.
It's the worst 1 minute you'll spend.
Are those on TikTok? You should put those on TikTok.
I do put them on TikTok, put them on YouTube, put them on Facebook.
Yeah.
And really that show, for people who haven't seen it, it's basically, and I don't want to ruin, I guess you say spoiler alert, I don't know, but I just eat stuff out of a can. It's really what it is. And
you should pop open some like Pillsbury butter biscuits and just eat the dough.
It's not bad. That could be a consideration. Most people give me really elaborate ideas, like, "Oh, you should pull out a pan and get some bologna and put that in the pan and fry it up and then eat it." I'm like, that's way too fucking much, man. I'm just not doing
like eating bologna out of a thing. I got
that. So the whole show was inspired by my father-in-law, who is a great man. But if he's left alone by himself, if my mother-in-law leaves, he can't really take care of himself very long. And so he literally just opens up like a can of green beans and eats it.
Yeah.
That's what he does. And so one day I was flipping through the channels.
Rations.
Yeah. I'm flipping through the channels. I saw this show called In the Kitchen with David. And that's my father-in-law's name. I'm like, that would be a short fucking show. Right? Because he'd open a can and just eat it. And the show would be over. And I went, wow, I think I've been inspired. That's exactly what I'm going to start doing. So, yeah.
And then, so you do that, and then I know you're live before the Browns games with John Brown, and who else is on that?
Barry Perino.
Occasionally. I don't think I've ever met him, but I know I've seen 3 guys on the show. I've watched it just here and there. But, so what are you creating any other content? Because I know you make other stuff besides Cooking with Scott, but I don't know much about it.
Really, I Am Chad and I do It's a Shed Show.
It's a Shed Show, okay? Because I've seen that.
Have you?
I've seen
Which one?
Seen it. I know I've seen it. I've seen it on the group in Facebook.
Oh yeah.
And I thought it was like a comedy show at a shed. I thought
it's actually what it is.
I thought I had to sign up. Like I thought I had to have a 5-minute tape to send in and go do comedy in the shed. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's a good idea. We're actually. I don't want to give any. I don't want to foreshadow too much, but that's actually something we're considering to do.
You're considering?
Yeah, but the Shed Show is I Am Chad and I Am Chad Comedy. Look him up, follow him. He's a good guy. But really, we go into the shed and we kind of half-ass some scripts. We have some ideas, like we did. The last show that we did was an air fryer versus a deep fryer. Where we had to try different foods. see if we could tell which one was made in an air fryer, which one was made in a deep fryer.
That's kind of hard because air fryer recipes, like
Don't start with me about air fryers. But go ahead. Anyway.
air fryer recipes aren't as easy as just deep fryer recipes. I just don't. I like when you just deep fry it. I feel like it's easier to make.
Oh man. You kids and your air fryers. Anyway, the air fryers are terrible. And if I got to win, or if I won, if I, guessed the right one the whole time, then I got to smash an air fryer at the end of it.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so you'll have to check out that episode and see
Okay.
if I won or not.
Yeah. So I think fried food, I feel like you bread it and you fry it and it's pretty quick. But like I feel like if you air fry it, like you have to bread it and fry it, but I feel like it takes like 20 minutes if you want to fry something right in an air fryer that make it taste good.
Yeah, well, it's just an oven. It's a little
It's an
convection oven.
It's an oven.
That's all it is. So it takes just as long as it would take in an oven, but if it's it's a smaller space.
It's good for heating up my leftovers. It's the
That's
best.
what I hear.
It's way better than microwaves. for
I have people
leftovers.
tell me it's healthier, right? Oh, it's so much healthier, and I'm like,
Why?
well, what did you make it? What did you make in it? And they're like,
Chicken
mozzarella sticks. And I'm like, well, that's what fucking makes them healthy, mozzarella sticks and hot air.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's not as much grease on them, but if you want them to be crispy, you have to spread butter on them.
That's healthier right there. Spreading butter on it. That's awesome.
Get a little oil on there and make it actually
Right.
dry.
Right.
That's what I do with my
Not
air fryer.
coconut oil or anything like that, but just straight up butter. Yeah,
Mhm.
you're gonna want to spread some butter on that, so
Yeah.
it'll be healthier.
I don't think I could survive without butter personally.
I do like butter. I like butter. I'm a big fan of butter.
Butter makes
Makes it all
everything.
better.
Yeah,
Butter makes
I
it
don't know what would butter would make worse. I don't think there's one thing that butter's bad in.
I don't know. I've heard people put butter in their coffee.
Yeah, I've done it.
Have you?
Yeah.
Is that better?
It's
I haven't done it. I don't want to chance my coffee.
it's called like some type of coffee. I don't know what
Butter
it's
coffee.
Yeah, it's some type of thing. But my mom put like ghee butter.
What?
Like ghee butter. It's like the grass-fed, specific kind of butter. Right? It's this specific kind of butter, and it gives,
Grass-fed butter.
yeah. And I
Okay.
actually have definitely had coconut oil
Mm-hmm.
in coffee before,
I never
and
have had coconut oil.
yeah, I don't know why I did. I didn't. My mom just has me try health stuff. She's a big health nut. She's into like
Yeah.
yoga and health and whatnot. So I'm just trying random stuff, you know.
My wife is a big health nut too.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't eat red meat or, pork or chicken. She'll eat fish.
Yeah,
That's a pescatarian.
that's what my girlfriend is. She's a vegetarian, but she only eats like salmon. She doesn't.
Only
She doesn't
salmon.
really like most fish, but she likes salmon and some random fish, but pretty much all vegetarian. I tried that Beyond Meat. What do you think? Have you tried it?
I would. No, I have not. I have not. The only thing that I've had fake meat wise is I had some of those Morningstar breakfast sausages.
They're not bad.
It's okay.
They're not sausage, but they're,
Yeah,
they're,
they're-
they're not
they're-
bad.
Right. They're better for you if you put them in an air fryer.
Yeah, of course. Everything's
Right.
better than the
Yeah,
air
I mean
fryer.
it's so much fucking healthier in an air fryer. But I've had
Air fryer
that.
injects nutrients through the air into the insides of the
Exactly.
food.
It actually, it just sucks all the badness out of it. All the hot air sucks all the bad. No, so I've had that. My wife eats that. That shit that Chipotle has now, that fake chorizo,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Which chorizo, I think in Spanish means fake meat.
I thought it means sausage.
Yeah, I thought it meant fake meat. So they, so I've had some of that.
You have?
Yeah,
Okay, I have.
it did not beat the carnitas. I
Okay.
wasn't like, holy shit, I should stop eating carnitas now.
Hmm. I only ever get the steak at Chipotle because I only go every once in a while, and I know I like the steak,
Mhm.
and I'm not like.
Not willing to risk it.
Yeah, I'm not willing to risk it. Like I'm first time at a place, first two or three times at a place, I'm like the riskiest guy in there. I'm gonna try some weird stuff, but like I find one thing I like, and I'm never risking it again. I don't know. That's how I am with most restaurants.
So okay, so what is the one restaurant you go to where you always get the same thing every time?
like
Besides Chipotle.
if I get Chinese food, I'm getting the same thing every single time.
What do you get?
Chinese food is orange chicken and lo mein noodles. That I'll throw an egg roll in there.
Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Throw an egg roll in there. Now, if you go to a different Chinese restaurant, do you get something else, or is it that same
thing? Every place, like
every time.
Sushi, I'm getting shrimp tempura every time consistently, but I'll try it. I'll try different rolls on my second one.
Oh,
I don't know. I if I like something, I'm eating it every time. I don't know why.
Wild.
I don't.
You are wild, man. I'm telling you. No,
You're a habit guy on your menus? No.
Sometimes no. Depends on how often I'm going to go to a place.
Yeah.
Right. Like there's some restaurants where I've been quite a few times and I've had everything on the menu. But then after that, I'm like, okay, well, this is what I like, so now I'm going to get this. And then I stop going there so many times. I just go there when I want that one thing.
Huh. You know? See, that feels like a better restaurant experience. Maybe I should try this method.
Yeah. You try everything.
See, this is you go back. This is life experience.
Yeah. Well, at my age, I got a lot of it. So
I have very little life experience. It's the hardest thing about like trying to relate to a crowd for me in comedy.
Really? Why is that?
I feel like the crowd is 15 to 20 years older than me, and they've lived so many different experiences. Finding the thing that I have experienced and can portray well, and that a crowd of any age could also relate to, it takes more time. That's what takes the most time for me, is finding a joke that I think would go well with all different ages. Like a lot of short I'm a lot of short jokes, and I feel like that's why I do a lot of short jokes, because short jokes they're just a joke and it doesn't matter who you are. But like I have some stories that would probably go better with people in their 20s, you know, just because they were just there, just college age stuff.
Do you ever go out to LVT?
I haven't been.
No?
I promise.
Shout out to Jimmy Killius.
Yeah, Jimmy Killius was on this show.
Yeah. He's something.
He is something, yeah. You know, yeah.
I love that guy. But anyway, like out there.
Right? I need to go there.
So,
I promised him I'd go.
When I go out there, I have a more difficult time with that crowd out there because they're a little younger, and some of the things I talk about are, you know, wife, family, those kind of things, right? Not a big wife, family, you know, suburban home, you know, cars and shit like that there. It's because it's a different generation and they've been through different things, right? And so all I can hope is that
so they're like my jerk-off jokes.
Yeah, so that even though they may not laugh now, right, what I hope is that I plant the seed of my joke. And so in 10 years, when they have a wife and kids and they realize what a shithole it is, they go, fucking hey, that shit was funny.
That's perfect.
You know, that's my hope. That's my hope.
That's
I plant
perfect.
the seed and let it grow. I play the long game.
I told I don't even remember what the joke was because I haven't seen the episode yet. I recorded an episode with Zach last week, Zach Thomas, and I told this one joke and he was like, "That's so stupid." He goes, "But one day when you're old, you could be a dad joke comedian." I was like, I could kind of see it.
It's okay. Norm Macdonald made a great career. I mean, his weren't like dad jokes, but you know, he had a whole different style that I appreciated. I liked.
A lot of comedians have great dad humor. But also some of them don't have dad humor and they just have great stories from being a dad.
Yeah, I don't have so many of those.
You know, like kids say the darndest things. You don't have any of those.
They say a lot of things. They say a lot of things.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah, they're an experience.
Yeah, I'm scared of children.
If you do it right, though, you know, you shouldn't be afraid of having kids or being a father, because if you do it right, you only have to do it for 18 years. Just remember that.
Yeah.
So.
See, I'm not scared of that. I know that's just like that's far from. It's as far as I can go. You know. Yeah, but I'm just scared of children in general. Because I'm such a dumbass. Kids are so impressionable. If I speak, I might ruin this kid. You know, like if I don't see a kid, or like if there's a kid around, I am so scared to like try and tell, like just like joke around and be like talk to a kid. I don't know how to talk to a child. They freak me out.
It's real easy. You say, "Shut up." There you go. That's how you talk to him.
Yeah. When I see a kid around, though, it's like, what do you say to a kid? Because like
nothing. You don't talk to him.
I know how to
They're
talk to
a child.
I know how to talk to people at a bar.
Right.
That's all I know.
And you can't do that with a child, so just don't talk to them. Just ignore the children.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, screw a child.
I didn't say screw children. Did not say that. That was something else. I know you're not going to edit that shit out, so I did not say that.
Clarify it, yeah.
All right, let's be clear.
I did say it, but
in a different context.
Yeah, not what you think. Oh, have you been on news today about what happened with Rogan today? Did you see that at all?
Oh God, Rogan. What happened?
There was a reel put out of every time he said the N-word from like 10, 12 years ago, and he made this video like saying like how like he was like dude, I'm appalled by what I look like in this video.
What I look like?
What it looks like, because
what it looks like.
They just
I know he's big on his body and shit.
No, but like what it looks like saying that stuff, what it sounds like, because they just have clips of him saying it, and
like where was he?
He was on the podcast, and he
on his own podcast.
Yeah, he used to say it as he explained it and showed it that he used to say it as like if he were to reference it, like if he were talking about a story when the N-word was used, instead of saying this guy said the N-word, he would say this guy said this, and he'd say it. Yeah. He'd never said it like in any other form than explanation, and he stopped that like I think it was 8 years ago. He someone like checked him and he like stopped it. And so what? So someone put it out. And someone put out a video of all. Did he address it? Did he just say, "Hey, look, I know that was wrong"? Yeah, and he put out an apology video about it today. I saw it on Facebook this morning. Well, I mean, he's not apologizing about the fucking COVID stuff. I mean, that's just as. I mean, sooner or later he's going to find out he's wrong about that shit. I mean, is he going to put out an apology video? He put out a video about that though. Did he? I don't really watch Rogan. Yeah. I don't have to because it's everything he does gets reported. Yeah. Well, no, it's not everything. It's these a few specific people that he's had on get reported, and they get reported on all over the place. It's these couple very extreme things, because a lot of times he's just having on like shit. He's having on Mark Norman and Shane Gillis and Ari, and he's just having on people and Hunter guys. Like most of it is that. There's a couple episodes that were very COVID crazy. They got really reported, and but he put out a video. I am kind of, when it comes to the COVID stuff, he put out a video and said, I'm interviewing people that are experts, and I'm just interviewing people with their opinions. I'm trying to make an entertaining show. I'm a comedian who's drinking on a show, and I'm making it entertaining. That's true. And I'm just talking to these people. I'm not taking a side, and I'm getting their opinion. And he goes, you know what, I could be seen as wrong, and I don't mean to offend anyone, but he goes, maybe I should put an issue before these specific episodes that have someone who has and he said maybe I should put a little warning before that, or he goes, maybe I should do back-to-back episodes with one side, and then the next episode has to be the other side when I'm interviewing controversial people. And he gave a couple of solutions on things he could do, and I think he's a comedian who's trying to make entertaining content, and we shouldn't judge him as a newscaster. Well, he's not a newscaster. And they're treating him kind of like he's supposed to be one, and people look at him like that, and they shouldn't. And he's trying to he tells people on his regular podcast, he's like, I'm not a news guy. I'm drinking whiskey, smoking joints, and talking to comedians and experts and scientists and robotics guys. He's just trying to do what we're doing here. But he's so big that people have this image that he has influence. He has influence. And the reason he has influence because there's a lot of people are not smart enough to understand what you just said. That's my thing, is I love Rogan's show, but I hate a lot of Rogan fans. A lot of them think he's like this genius philosopher who's supposed to you're supposed to think like him. He hosted a show where people ate elephant cock, and yeah, he's a great interviewer. He was an announcer on for fights, fist fights, for human cockfights. So I mean, he's done a lot with cock. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. And now he's got his own show. I mean, good for him. Yeah. And I think he's a great question asker, and I think he gets the best guests. That's why I like his show. I think he Howard Stern used to be that way. Yeah. but I think he's like a little more dumbed down, almost.
Then
Like I think Joe Rogan asks questions in a way that no matter your intelligence level, you can get something from what these intelligent people like. He has Elon Musk on, and he talks from the perspective of a dumb guy. You know, he asks the questions that the dumb people need to hear.
Okay.
I think that's what a good interviewer does. You know, if you're talking to one of these ultra intellects.
Yeah.
You know?
Elon Musk.
Yeah, what's
No,
the?
I mean, he's
the astrophysicist? What's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Neil. Yeah.
Yeah, he did 2 with him that I found amazing because I watched some of Neil's stuff and he talks. He's pretty good at talking to people.
He's a good narrator.
He is, but he's so smart. Sometimes he loses me when I try and listen to his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was on Rogan goes, "Wait, you're losing me. I don't understand." And then he explains again, and I'm like, "That's what I needed." You know?
That's awesome. Yeah.
I think that's his skill in the interview game. But
are you trying to do that? Is this good? Am I going to be on the next Joe sort of Duke Watson experience?
That'd be sweet, but I don't think there will ever be something like that again.
What? Why not? Oh, you talking about Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there'll be something like that. There was something like that before that. Howard Stern was before that.
There will be something.
There's always some shit before that.
Yeah, but I don't think it'll be on. Howard Stern was radio, right?
Yeah, and then
it won't be podcast next time. It'll be whatever's next.
Yeah, it'll be whatever's next, but it'll be the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, everything's been done a million times.
I actually saw. I've never really I wasn't around for Howard Stern.
No. That's a shame.
So,
I mean, he used to be good, and then he got like really wealthy, and then he just bitched about being wealthy all the time.
Yeah,
and it gets kind of tiring.
But I saw this great video yesterday of some serial killer called into Howard Stern and like confessed about how he used to kill these hookers, but he doesn't anymore, and told him how he did it. And like I was like, this is the craziest. It was a great like 4-minute clip, but it was really interesting.
Yeah, there's been some people that like call in, and there was some guy that was going to jump off a bridge, called in, was going to commit suicide, called into Howard Stern. Howard Stern kept him on until the cops could get there and talk him off of the bridge. But then of course Howard Stern just claimed he did all of that.
Yeah, that's what happens to people when they get on that level.
I hope to never be on that level.
I do.
I want to be on that level. Good for you, man.
I want to be rich and a terrible human being, and I just want to just murder anyone that gets in my way.
Hey now, what is fucking Ozarks?
Yeah, blackmail and get to the top, have $1 billion, go to space and see what they're doing up there. I want to see if it's flat or not.
Launch your car up in a spaceship and let it float around.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think you have to kill a few people to get to that level,
Do you?
You got to silence a few voices, I don't know.
I'm a big supporter of Duke. People. I just want to make sure that that's on camera. That's funny.
Yeah, no. I mean, I get there's definitely people up there that have got there in a righteous way, but there's a lot of people up there who have got some
skeletons in the closet.
Yeah, I think so.
What are we drinking here? What are these? High Noons?
Yeah, High Noons. They're pretty good.
Passion fruit.
You're on passion fruit? I got a pineapple.
I don't know what a passion fruit is.
Me either.
I don't eat a lot of fruit, man. Most of my, meat.
Meat?
Eat a lot of meat.
Eat a lot of meat?
Not a lot of fruit.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't have to hunt a fruit.
Yeah. You gather a fruit.
You gather it. Yeah. I like hunting, not gathering. Not so much the gathering. But I mean, I guess if it ends up alcoholic, it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like these more than I like any of the White Claws and stuff, but
that is not a White Claw.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
No. If I drink a White Claw, like if I buy a pack of White Claws, a 12-pack of White Claws is like an 8-pack of these price-wise. So like I usually end up with the White Claws.
And the White Claws have 5%. These things have 4.5.
Yeah.
You know what? We should do a segment of these on It's a Shed Show.
Yeah, do it.
We should do that. Yeah.
You can compare a lot. There's a lot of different seltzers out there.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Everyone's got a seltzer.
I know. Everyone. Even Budweiser.
Budweiser. Yeah.
They have their own
Bud Light seltzer?
Yeah. Bud Light seltzer.
Like,
it's seltzer. It's already light. You're calling it what it is already.
Yeah. Do you want to be disappointed? I really like.
Are you gonna tell me something about my family?
No, I really.
Okay.
I really like Natter Days.
What?
I really like Natter Days.
I don't know what the fuck that
Natty
is.
Light lemonades. Natural light lemonade.
And you know what? I'm not disappointed
Strawberry
in
lemonade.
you, right? 'Cause,
Strawberry lemonade. They come in 30 packs for the price of Natty Light.
you know, I get it, man. How old are you?
21.
Yeah, I've been there, man. It's okay. I've had those things. I've had my share of.
They're good in the summer.
You know those. What are those? Those Little Kings cream
Little
ales.
Kings.
I've had those.
Yeah.
I've had my Genesee cream ales. You know, I've had. I've never had a 40, but I've had. You know, Schlitz malt liquor.
You've never had a 40?
No, I've never had a 40.
Like a 40-ounce beer?
No.
I have drank so many.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never drank
They're
one
so
of those.
cheap at college. Like, we just go grab
Exactly.
two 40s. Like,
Yeah.
so we'd all maybe we get a 30 rack between the room of guys drinking. We drink that and we're like, damn, it's only 11 o'clock. What the hell are we going to do? We're like, 40s gas station, you know. Finish the night off.
It's only 11 o'clock. You know, I would love to be awake at a time when I could say it's only 11 o'clock. I'm out nowadays.
No, I don't really, like 11 o'clock now, I'm like, all right, I'm going to bed. But when I was at college on the campus,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I wasn't going to class, so like, I had
What?
plenty of time.
You weren't going to class. What were you
out.
in college for?
I dropped out of college.
Oh,
It didn't go
that's
well
okay.
for me.
No.
No, I mean, it went all right. I mean, I did good first semester.
Uh-huh.
Second semester, not so much. Went back for a third and was like, did good for the first half and was like, this is expensive and I don't like this.
Yeah.
I'm going to go do something else.
That is true. It is expensive.
Yeah, so
Certainly.
instead of doing 5 more, I just I'm like,
You tapped out.
3 and that's it.
You were like, I'm
Yep.
done.
Yeah.
I'm going to go do something else. I've heard about this comedy thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to go give that a shot.
I actually,
See
no,
how
I
that
came back and
goes.
started a podcast the next.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, and then I did the Dream Tour podcast.
Mhm.
I did it every week for a while up until COVID, and then I took like 8 months off, and then I just got whatever episodes I could get. I think I did 30 some episodes of that, or 30 or 31 episodes. I got a bunch of failed episodes that like. I was working with this old computer, my
Uh-huh.
phone as a camera, and my phone was running out of storage, and I'd lose video and have like half audio, and I would lose episodes, and it was terrible, and I finally have got a system.
You've struggled.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I did not make
You've struggled.
I was not technologically savvy enough.
That's well,
Yeah.
wow. Thank you for
Skills.
providing that
Skills.
example right there.
Oh,
funny.
shit. That is good. So, where's your where do you go most often for like every week? Where do you hit every week?
I don't hit any place every week.
Really?
I barely go out anymore.
Hmm.
I did go out for a while, and really my kind of goals have changed. I don't want to say, you know, I know enough people. I have a good time when I go out, right?
Yeah.
Somebody posted something on one of the groups the other day about, you know, you don't want to be a 50-year-old comedian doing, you know, 15-minute sets in somebody's backyard for $20. And I'm like, no, that's exactly what I want to fucking do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not looking to get a Netflix special out of this shit.
That was probably like some 20-some-year-old saying that though.
I'm just saying, I like the guy. But that's exactly where I am, you know.
Yeah.
I enjoy it as a hobby, you know. It's fun. I like to work with the English language in a way that makes people happy.
Yeah.
I think that I have a little different perspective, you know, than a lot of the other people in the scene because, you know, I am older than most of the people in the scene, so I don't really go a whole bunch of different places. Like, I would love to go out to LVT more, but when I go there, it's just crickets, and I get it. So I go to the Funny Stop. Thank you, Pete.
Stop, yeah.
I go there. I go to a couple of places. I got a couple of shows coming up this month in Madison, and that's going to be a good show. It's going to be at Joe's Italian Grill. I got Brandon Petrie on it. See, the thing is, you got to press a button.
Yeah, I gotta press the button.
So-
We're back though.
Thing is, then, so I do shows. I want to do more booked stuff. I go into a bar, and my whole style is a little bit more calm. I stand up there. I don't run around the stage. I got my jokes. I drink my whiskey.
Still up there.
And so at a bar show is a different environment. It's more active. People are there to, drink, or play pool and shit like that. So, I kind of pick and choose my spots. I do an okay job. I'm professional. I show up. I'm not, hammered. I'm able to do my job, and I go up there and have a good time.
Yeah, I personally, I don't know where I'm at in it, but for me, it's just the most fun thing I do every week.
Yeah.
Is get up on stage.
Yeah, it really is.
It makes me want to, because I'm only 6 months in, and for me, it's just I want to get up as much as I can because that's the most exciting 5 or 10 minutes of my week. It's just something different. I don't exactly know what it is for me yet, but that's what I got so far.
Yeah.
It's just.
I used to go and, just the rush and adrenaline at first when you go up on stage, that's such a chemical rush in your brain and it becomes very addictive.
It's so much fun.
It doesn't matter. As long as you're on that stage and there's lights on you and people are looking at you, right, that chemical reaction is happening in your brain. And if they laugh, and that's great. And if they don't, that chemical reaction is still happening.
Yeah.
But the thing that makes you want to get really better at it is that the hit you get from a laugh is so much better than a hit you get from a bomb. Right? You can enjoy both of them, but this one is so much better. So you tweak and you listen and you refine what you say and you try to cut out words and make it more just fluent, right? And so that when you can drop it perfectly, you've played the whole audience psychologically into following along with you, and then bam, you hit them with something, and then you get that reaction.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's like the bombs even. You love it until you get a bomb, and then you get a bomb, and for some reason you get off, and you're like, wow, I need to go more. I need to do this. You get off, and you're like, I need to do this more, so I don't do that anymore. And they haven't stopped. They still come. But
my best bomb is one that my co-host John Brown loved. Was I did this 2.5 minute straight bit about Smurfs, and I wrote it. I might have been under the influence or something. I laughed so hard when I was writing it, and I went to the Funny Stop and I did that bit. I had never done it on stage before, and I did that bit, and it just people stopped looking at me. That's how bad it was. They wouldn't even look at me. They were like, "Oh my God, this is terrible." And
people aren't into the Smurfs anymore.
Do what?
People aren't into the Smurfs anymore.
Maybe it was a little a dated reference, right? But I mean, they had a CGI movie at some point.
It was good
recently.
Ish.
I didn't watch it, but yeah, I just figured people knew who the Smurfs were.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I do.
But maybe not so much at Cuyahoga Falls. Yeah. They're not big. Not a big Smurf following.
Yeah, there's no Smurfage out there. They hate
Smurfage.
Yeah. They're not into any Smurfs there. It's just because, out in Cuyahoga Falls, if the Smurfs were out there, they would not. I got nothing.
They wouldn't be included.
Yeah,
they'd be excluded. Yeah, they'd be like second-class citizens.
Yeah, they just don't like small people there.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry, Cuyahoga Falls people. I know that's most of the people I know who watch this show. I believe that you'd accept Smurfs, maybe.
Right. They would be accepting.
Yeah, maybe. Can you hand me one of those high noons out of there?
Yeah. High noon. This one.
Yep. See, that's why I need this damn mini fridge, so I can just reach right here and have it behind.
Do you have a Patreon for this show?
Nope.
You should get a Patreon, and then you have people, donate and for the mini fridge.
Yeah, I've thought about it, but I want to give a video a week or a podcast a week, and that's free no matter what. I don't want to limit the access to that, and so I'd have to create something extra, and I've been thinking about what that would be a lot lately. I've got a couple ideas I've been running through.
Oh yeah.
What little extra pieces I could do to make the Patreon have some type of value. You know, if you like if you like the type of comedy I'm doing, like it's going to be probably more something shorter than just a long form interview, because this isn't straight comedy. It's a lot of, you know, there's like culture talk and there's some episodes that are just straight like joke like some comedians, and then sometimes I interview entrepreneurs and it's pretty motivational and whatever.
Nice.
So this show's whatever, it goes everywhere. And
well, have you tried like selling pictures of your feet?
I've thought about it a lot. Yeah. I mean, I buy so many feet pictures. It's like
that's awesome. That's good for you. You figure you could take a picture of your own foot and that would be okay?
Yeah.
You know, maybe do that. Save some money, man.
Yeah. I mean,
stop wasting your money on pictures of other people's feet.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
How much could some nail polish be? You know, I could probably steal some from my mom. She wouldn't even know.
You shave your toes and everything's good, right? Wax, whatever.
Perfect. All right, you ready for this Taco Bell Cup of Destiny?
Tell me, did that have that blue Mountain Dew blast shit in it?
No, it was a water.
Okay.
I haven't drank any pop this year yet.
That's pretty good. Just carbonated alcoholic drinks.
Yeah.
Right.
So I just switched to beer. My first drink was yesterday, and then now 6 high noons today. No, like 5. All right, so I got 2 questions out of the random Taco Bell Cup full of questions.
All right, I can't wait for this.
All right. If you die and find out that you have to choose a 12 by 12 foot square for your ghost to hang out in, where are you putting your square?
A 12 by 12 foot?
Yeah, so 12 foot by 12 foot square. So you got a little.
And my ghost can hang out there.
Almost this size room, pretty much. This size room, and your ghost is in a room this size, but you can be anywhere in the world with that little square, but you can't go outside of it.
I could put that anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Like, there's a lot of options. You know, you could just go to a glory hole, pick the side you like, or you could, if you
don't know how long that glory hole is going to be there. You're talking about eternity.
Yeah,
right.
You're right. But like also like you could get in like a movie theater or a comedy club where you could watch entertaining stuff a lot. But you could also be in a women's changing room in a Target. There's a lot of options.
But again, you're talking about eternity, right?
Yeah.
And nothing lasts for eternity, right? I think that I would have to probably pick something that would be where somebody was for the longest amount of time, right? I think I'd probably pick the White House, like the Oval Office.
That's actually great. You know all the stuff, but you wouldn't be able to tell anyone.
But you know, your ghost hangs out there. You just get to watch, or you can't interact at all. Because see, I think I would try to influence, like, you know, policy.
So I don't know if we haven't. This is a question with no rules. That was the end of the question.
Well,
so
then I would think that I could influence policy.
You think we could haunt some
interact?
Shit? You could haunt some shit.
Like, what's your ghost there? You just watch in that area?
I don't know. It could. So if you just watch the White House, the Oval Office.
You know what I don't want to watch? My kids. Like, I don't want to watch it. You know, like when you hear people die and they're like, "Oh, Grandma saw you." I'm like, "Fuck, I'm not watching that." I want to watch my kids go to there. That's terrible.
I remember when my grandma died, I was scared to masturbate because, like, I wanted to see.
You got over it though, right? You're like, "Grandma, cover your eyes."
I didn't take a very long break. I just would apologize afterwards.
That's funny. I thought you might jerk off in a little like tent, you know, but you know.
She can't see through that tent.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
She's a ghost, but she can't see through stuff. That would be ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I'd be in the White House. That's where I'd be. You know, you got to think that's going to be around for a long time. Yeah. Nobody's going to knock down the White House to put up a fucking dollar store.
I think I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to go inside, like, the pyramid. I mean, it might be lonely and boring as crap, but like if something cool goes down, I'll know about it.
Something cool's gonna, like if it lights up and starts generating power for the entire world.
Yeah,
maybe.
I'd be there for it. I'm taking a risk. I'm playing the lottery on my spot. Okay. All right. Next question here. All right. You're a mad scientist.
Mm-hmm.
Money and ethics aren't an issue.
Mm-hmm.
what experiment are you doing?
Oh wow. I could do any experiment.
Yeah, and money and ethics aren't an issue, but you have the unlimited access and power to do whatever, like to try and create whatever thing in people you want, or maybe you don't even care about people. Maybe you just want to create this AI bot that's going to take over the world and get rid of all the people that you. And give you unlimited.
That's not
robotic
bad. I
blowjobs.
might do. Wow. It's a Terminator situation you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
you can do anything with your experiment.
I don't know. I think I wouldn't do anything that practical.
I mean, robot blowjobs are an option. They're always on the table.
They're always an option. That's not an experiment, though. That you can actually make. I think they have that now.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think that's just at the mall.
At the mall. It's right next to the pop machine. You just stand real close.
I don't know. I don't know what Spencer's has in there. They got something.
Is that still a place, Spencer's?
Oh yeah, I got some of these posters. From
Oh yeah,
places,
maybe
I
you
think.
did.
Yeah, I think I got
Like
this
that
one.
black and white one. I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
Right in the back.
Yeah, this one here, the "Take Me to Your Dealer" poster. Yep.
Like that.
I think I get.
I like your Rasta lion.
Yep. I think that's from there too. So is this elephant. Yeah.
Cool. You like elephants? I see you have some elephants.
Yeah, it's kind of like I think elephants have I want them to become like the logo of the Dream Entertainment stuff. I just mess with elephants because I make shirts too. So I make like streetwear shirts
Yeah.
and elephants are like my next.
You don't
line.
make formal shirts.
No.
Just streetwear shirts.
yeah.
No, nothing formal.
Streetwear is just like a name for
Or what?
fashion clothes, kind of like hype clothes. I don't know.
Hype clothes. What are those? Is that like t-shirts? Like what you have on?
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
like
t-shirt.
it's like graphic tees, but sometimes it's like also like like I have like long tees that like hang down really low, and like they hang down like halfway down your shin or whatever, or halfway down your thigh or whatever.
And your shin.
You're halfway down your thigh. It's just longer shirts. I don't know. It's I don't exactly know, but like all those shoe guys who have like the hype shoes and stuff like, it's like expensive clothes that shouldn't be expensive.
Right, like those Affliction t-shirts.
Mm-hmm. Or like
Right, like they were $100 for an Affliction
Yeah,
t-shirt.
I
and
have-
They were.
I have a $100 V-Lone T-shirt that I only wear to do comedy in because it's so expensive. I don't want to wear it anywhere.
Does it make you look good? Do you feel better in it?
Yeah, I do. I feel cool. It's
Do you?
Yeah, it's
You
a
like-
Juice WRLD, that rapper right there. Yeah, it's
Is that guy dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Alright.
died at 21.
All right.
And I was a big fan of his music.
I guess I
And
shouldn't have said all right.
no, he overdosed on Percocets.
Oh.
And he sings there was an album released just this year of some music that he had saved, and one of his lyrics is if I take too many perks then I won't die. And
That didn't prove to be correct.
he was wrong.
Yeah.
He also said that a lot. He said a lot of stuff about like I'm gonna overdose.
So did Tupac.
Yeah. He like predicted.
And
it.
now he's got an album out after he died?
Yeah, he's got two.
Yeah, that's like Tupac.
Two
Awesome.
came out after he died.
So what was the question I was supposed to answer? I don't think I've answered it.
Oh yeah, your scientific experiment.
What would I do?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, I mean, that human centipede thing's already been done, right? That was a documentary. So,
Yeah, that was real. It really happened.
that really happened.
Yeah, it's like Two Girls, One Cup.
Twice.
It's factual
Oh,
information.
please don't
It's
bring that
factual
up.
information.
Oh, my God.
That's revolutionary. I heard someone
What would I
say,
do?
are you ever upset that you're never going to impact the world as much as those two girls did? And I kind of am.
You know what is, even people that have not seen that video
Know about it.
know what it is,
Mhm.
right?
So I've heard a conspiracy theory that it was fake. They just stuffed their asses with a like chocolate pudding type.
Yeah, but you're still eating pudding that was stuffed in someone's ass.
Yeah, of course. But would you rather eat chocolate pudding that was stuffed in someone's ass, or
Yeah, but I don't have to eat either one of them, right? Like I've been hungry
what
in
if
my
you
life,
did?
you know, but I've never been so hungry. I was like, all right, where was that pudding? All right, I'm starving. I'll take a scoop. No.
No, you never know where the world's going.
I mean, I've eaten a lot of things, man.
Yeah.
I've been in the Philippines, eaten a lot of things.
Mm.
I've been, I was raised in the South. I've eaten a lot of things. But I'm not, I like pudding.
Yeah.
But not that crazy about pudding.
Yeah, it's understandable. It's completely
I don't know what kind of fucking experiment I would do.
I think my experiment would be something on penis enlargement.
Is that a personal interest?
yeah. And I don't know what.
Be happy with your penis. That's all I gotta say, man. Don't be coveting, right? Like I'm an atheist, right? But God said don't covet.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so don't covet
you're
the
an
size
atheist?
of another man's penis. That's all I gotta say.
Huh. So wait, you're an atheist?
Yeah.
You're like full atheist, not agnostic.
No, that's too wishy-washy.
Huh.
I make a commitment. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. I'm an agnostic myself, but
yeah, but
that's
then what is
interesting.
that, man? It's like, okay, well,
How would you know?
are you going to hedge your bet?
Yeah, but what proof do you have that there's nothing?
What do you have that there is?
The Big Bang happened. Something had to start
Yeah,
it.
that's
Some type,
right.
Some type.
Big Bang happened.
Big Bang happened,
Uh-huh.
so something started this.
No.
Something-
So
something
you
made
see,
it happen.
You see a collapsing star, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there was a galaxy, a universe that did the exact same thing on a larger scale than that. It collapsed in upon itself and then it exploded out. That's just what it is.
Yeah, but okay.
And it starts
Yeah, there's
over
a
and
lot-
over.
Yeah, there's
Time
is
is a circle.
A lot of people say we came out of a black hole, like the universe gets sucked into a black hole and a new one
Yeah.
starts inside of it. Like there's a lot of different theories like that.
Which is just as
It could be that
plausible
Yeah.
as whatever the religious people think.
Yeah, but also it could.
Except I don't have to not,
It also could be that as a civilization, we eventually reach a point of like almost perfection where we realize that every human is the same and we become this more powerful civilization being, and we are able to create a universe. Then we're the god of that universe.
Yeah,
and
that's really out there.
you never know. I mean,
You're right.
Video games are
Never
crazy.
know. However,
Simulations
are
are
you
crazy.
doing simulation
So
theory
it
now?
could be a simulation. Like it could be any of these. That's why I'm agnostic, because it could have been some magic guy that snapped his fingers. That makes as much sense to me.
let's look at that. So
as
you're
somebody built a
agnostic,
computer.
and you're saying, okay, well, it could be any of these.
That's what
things.
agnostic is. It means
Right,
I,
but
can,
you
I
can say
can't.
anything.
I can't know.
But
It
you
could be
can't-
anything.
yeah.
I'm not committed. I'm
Well,
not
I know
like,
it's
I'm
not
I don't
one
have a
thing.
stance like you.
I know it's not one thing, right? I know that you're as much an atheist as I am. I just happen to believe in one less God than
Well,
you.
the difference between atheist and agnostic
Uh-huh.
is agnostic is saying
Maybe.
it could be anything.
Yeah.
And atheist is
Right.
there's no God.
But then, at that point, what does that mean? It could be anything.
It means
So can
who-
you, what do you practice at everything? Because it could be anything?
Well, agnostics. So, like me personally, I do have like it's almost my own spirituality. Like I think
Uh-huh.
everyone kind of does.
Right.
You know, I don't know. I try to be a good person. That's important in my life,
Mm-hmm.
and it has nothing to do. I mean, I was raised Catholic, kindergarten through senior year Catholic school, religion class every day. So I learned a lot of that stuff, but like everyone has their own morals or maybe spirituality,
Right.
like their own things that they kind of believe. Like my girlfriend sees the angel numbers on the clock and she thinks that's good luck. It means life's leading her in the right
What are the
direction.
angel numbers?
Like 111, 333. They've been the same number 3 times in a row. If you happen to look at the clock at that time, it's like you're doing the right thing. You're heading in a good direction. It's like she believes in.
Because she looked at the clock at the right time?
Yep. She just believes it's a little sign to keep going.
Okay.
And everyone believes a random little thing. Everyone has their own little spirituality.
Omens.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't think any one of them is right.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know. That's what makes.
So if you look at the clock and it's not 111 or you know, it's 3, 4, 5, or
Please.
it's 7,
I would
2, 1. You're gonna die. Is that what you mean?
I should bring this up to her and see what she says about it.
I mean, okay, so I looked at it at this time. I mean, that's just serendipity. It's not fucking kismet.
I almost got serendipity tattooed on me when I turned 18.
Please
I
don't.
got this instead. It goes rose.
Oh, look at that. That's nice. I have some tattoos.
You do?
Yeah,
What do you got?
I got this like a sleeve from here up, and then I got a real terrible one over here, and then I got one on my wrist. Got one on my wrist.
What does that say?
That's my it's my gamer tag.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your gamer tag?
ASB.
Mine's Dookie Boy 6969.
Of course it is. I don't know why I had to ask. I mean, I should have just been able to say, I think your gamer boy or your gamer tag is Dookie Boy 6969. Although I could have been wrong. I might have said it's Dookie Boy 69420.
Yeah.
I mean that could be good.
That could be
right?
good. Yeah.
So, okay.
Jimmy already did that on his Instagram.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's
Fuck.
it's not original anymore.
I didn't see that, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, his Instagram's like naughty little comedy boy.
Yeah, I know.
420.
I don't know if I have his Instagram on mine.
Oh yeah, shoot. Okay, let me see what time we're at here. All right, we got time before the camera's gonna cut out.
Okay.
I have another little thing I've been adding to the show where I like to show you just a TikTok that I found this week. Just nothing crazy.
Is it little people dancing? Because those are my favorite.
I wish I had that.
Those are absolutely my favorite. That one, and anytime somebody like falls down and hits themselves, like that is hilarious. If it could be a little person falling and hitting themselves, I would just be in heaven at that point.
No, this one just I've just been saving random TikToks that I find interesting.
Interesting.
To possibly
after our conversation, I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm going to show someone on the podcast. But this one just reminded me of Cooking with Scott.
Let me ask you this: when you show me this, do you just play that video for the?
I'm just going to play it for them, and I'm going to show
you. Cut that in, so in post.
Yeah. So what I'll do is. Oh, okay. So
reminded you.
Go ahead and can you see the play button? Yep, you hit the play, and I'll just hold it here. I've seen it.
Oh, you got it saved. It's not actually on TikTok.
Yeah, it's saved. I only do ones I can save because I feel like.
You see how I knew that? Like I'm tech savvy,
hip, man. This first vial contains buttercream made from separating the milk from its fat. It's thick, off-white in color, and made of 38% fat.
That sounds hot.
Adjust the valve to add some to the batch. The second vial contains the resulting 2% milk. It's more watery than buttercream and is white. The lower the fat content, the thinner and runnier the milk is. The last vial is horse
You're
semen.
trying to contain yourself over there. I see that.
Did you hear that?
What is horse semen?
Back to the butter bacon.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Shout out to @ty_XP on TikTok for that video.
Too funny.
Holy
shit. Okay.
I was looking through the videos this morning that I've saved so far, and I was like, you know what? This one gives me Cooking with Scott vibes.
I'm not doing horse semen on the show.
But he was.
I liked the can of biscuits that I opened. I mean, that suggestion you had. Okay, I'm gonna take a shot at that. Right?
Awesome.
But no horse semen.
Mm-hmm.
And nor any other
the energy.
Yeah.
It was very.
It was like very much. How is it made?
Yeah.
I like that.
And the last file is horse semen.
Back to the butter making. Lovely. Oh, I forgot. I gotta get mine.
I just wonder what guy was sitting in his house watching that video and was like, you know what would make this funnier? A voiceover.
Yeah, I do. I find myself. I did not want to get on TikTok at first, and I got on it, and it was. It's very addicting.
It is.
It really is. You know, you can actually sit on there for way longer. It's kind of like you ever played Civilization? That game,
Mm-mm.
right? Where like you build a civilization.
Yeah, it was a Clash of Clans guy.
Clash of Clans. Is that a phone app?
Yeah.
One? Yeah, I never played that. But Civilization, and that's a PC game, and you would play it, and you'd be there for hours and not have done anything.
Minecraft kid too.
Yeah, that's what TikTok is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
So, what was it? Shoot. Oh yeah. So, in China, TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their algorithm doesn't promote stupid dance videos and dumb jokes and whatnot.
So they don't have anything on TikTok?
They promote informational, like cool science and this guy being super smart, this guy being super good. Like they promote stuff that like promotes positive influence on the kids to do something.
But not here.
Not here.
Oh no.
They run the app. They run the algorithm.
That's why I see so many little people falling down.
Yeah.
You know, if my computer or search history ever got taken into evidence by the FBI, they'd be like, this guy likes people falling down. You know, that's his entire... Yeah, specifically little people. If they're overweight and little and they fall down, like that seems to be his number one go-to.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like anyone who's been serially pushing down little people, but if there were a suspect, I might know something.
No, I will watch it though. Anything with little people, I love.
How do I know you're not the guy behind the person pushing them?
Pushing? Oh no, I don't push on
No, you might be the guy behind it though.
I mean, I take myself digitally out of the video, so nobody sees it.
Yeah, exactly.
Cover my tracks, man.
Yeah, you can't be in there.
Yeah,
that's. Yeah, sometimes you gotta watch a little person fall.
You know, you do. You have to.
You ever seen a little person cannonball? Also fantastic.
What do you mean cannonball?
Just go into some water.
Oh, into some water. Yeah. That wee man on Jackass.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can watch that all day long. Anything he does, gold.
Dude, I feel like little people sports should be more popular.
Than what?
They are currently.
I don't think they. Are you saying you don't think they get their due?
Yeah.
Is there a big? Oh, what if there was little people football?
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
Yes. Do they play in the same size field?
Well, yeah. Yeah. The game takes way longer. You know,
okay.
The score is way lower.
Basketball, do they have the same size hoop, or do we let them dunk?
No, you give them the same size hoop.
I want to see.
Don't marginalize them. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, give them the same thing that everybody else has.
I want so if you proportion the average NBA player to the hoop size, right?
No.
I want that same percentage for the average.
They
average
have little
person.
people strength, you know, and they're able to participate and be inclusive, man.
I would watch, but is it offensive to watch?
No, I don't think it is. I think it's that's the great thing about
because they're getting
your generation. Right?
They're getting my money.
Yeah, your generation is very accepting of everyone, and that's great. You know, it's a great thing. My generation, not so much. Right?
Yeah.
Because we don't understand a lot of that shit.
You
like
guys,
pronouns. Like, we don't get that shit.
Yeah.
But
other races.
That's not true.
Don't understand
Don't
that
say
shit.
that. Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm not buying into that. I mean, that was a funny line, but no. We don't buy it. But seriously, like, no, we were, that's the thing, you know, like you were talking about how things progress is that, you know, we accepted races, but, you know, we don't have a big thing on pronouns. You guys have races and pronouns. And then next thing, you know, the people after you, right, they'll be races, pronouns, and fucking, you know, whatever.
Adverbs.
Yeah, adverbs. You know, whatever. Who knows?
I don't even know what an adverb is. No.
It's something that describes a verb, like, you know, very fast.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
So like very or very.
Yeah, something like that. But I like how you guys have changed words to make them acceptable. Like it used to be, you couldn't say that's gay. Right?
Yeah.
Like you can't say that's gay, but I can say that's sus.
Yeah.
Right?
Which
is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it means the same thing as it did, but it also
exactly
doesn't use the word that like
Right.
is
Just
their
like
word. We came up with our own word.
just like Joe Rogan says the N word, but you know exactly what that is, right?
Mhm.
If I said the F word, what does that mean?
I don't know. There's two now.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
What?
The one for gays and the one for
Oh no.
fuck.
No. Yeah.
No, more people like when I'm listening to comedians.
So you say F word for like the name
For cigarettes
used
in
to
Britain.
Yeah, for cigarettes in Britain.
Yeah. That's what I hear that more. I hear that more as the F word now, and people will just say fuck out loud on the podcast I listen to and stuff. People will like reference that as the F word, and they'll say fuck all episode long. I listen to only comedian podcasts though, pretty much. I'm not listening to like informational, educational shit. I'm done with that. I dropped out of college.
What were you going to college for?
Marketing, entrepreneurship.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right. What else?
Oh shoot, we just lost the camera.
Oh shit. Is that an hour?
Yeah, it's an hour.
All right. Well, let's go back and do our exit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good.
We'll go back and do like.
What do you want a shed show advertisement to put up there?
Yeah.
You know, I'll send you that.
Yeah.
Now we're back.
Now we are back. Yep.
Now we're
back. Yep.
Well, it's great to be back a second time.
Yeah, we're back again. Man, I wish I knew that rap song. Now I'm really upset with myself. I've had one too many high noons.
I know.
To remember.
It's
Drake. It's Drake.
Is it Drake?
Back
Is
again?
it started from the bottom? Now we're here.
No,
No.
maybe. Nah,
Well, I mean, we did start from the bottom, and now we're here.
Yeah.
So.
Shoot. Yeah. I don't know. I started from like the middle.
You started from the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lived in a trailer.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like Kid Rock.
Oh.
Kid Rock didn't live in a trailer. But you know, yeah, I started from the bottom. Now I'm here.
Hmm.
So, all right.
No. I just I live in my mom's basement, so I'm just in my mom's basement.
Hey, can you do your mom a favor? Your mom wants you to move out.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm
Yeah,
working on
please.
it right now.
Yeah, get out. You can do it, man. You can do it.
Oh yeah,
I'm here. I'm
I
gonna
lived down
support you.
in Cincinnati for 3 semesters. So,
In what?
well, a house,
In a dorm.
a house and dorms. Yeah,
Okay.
I need a house for the second year.
It's okay. I've done the same thing. Don't worry.
Yeah. All right. You said all right. So, let's talk real quick about where can we see you comedy wise live?
Well, that's like kind of citing a unicorn. I mean, I'm pretty rare.
Pretty rare.
And it's not because I think I only have to be out there and limit my exposure. But I it usually depends on kind of where I am, how I'm feeling. I'm gonna say. So I suffer from a lot of anxiety, right?
Yeah.
And I will really psych myself up to go someplace, and then I will find the smallest thing to talk myself out of going,
Yeah.
and that's terrible, right?
Yeah.
I miss a lot of interactions with people I enjoy being around, and then after I get off stage, all I want to do is leave, right? Because I really don't feel real comfortable around a lot of people. But so I try to get out and but usually like booked shows, not too much open mics, only because it really makes me anxious to have to wait.
Yeah.
I do a lot of grindstone, basically because of Brandon Petrie
Yeah.
and
He was
John
the
Brown.
first episode of this Duke It Out once we
Who?
were.
Brandon?
Yeah, Brandon.
Dude,
was.
I love Brandon so
He's
much.
awesome.
He is so funny. I love how he takes things and just makes them so dark. It's awesome.
It's amazing.
Uh,
That's my type of humor that
Yeah.
I like to listen to.
yeah, I mean, I wish I had the balls to say, some of those jokes. He's so funny. But yeah, I mean, I like that environment because Brandon makes it. It's very You know how you talk about when you go to your restaurants,
Yeah.
right? And you feel comfortable getting the same thing. Like I feel comfortable working with Brandon because I love the guy and I trust him.
Yeah.
Right. But really, you know, Grindstone, Funny Stop, those are my two big places.
Okay.
You know, but I try to promote a lot of the times when I'm out, but sometimes I'm not so good at it.
Yeah. So what do you promote? Facebook, Instagram?
Yeah, Facebook, not so much Instagram. Maybe TikTok. I do that. I do like TikTok.
TikTok.
I'll
Are you W Scott on there or
at W Scott Wene?
At
WENE.
WENE. Okay.
Yeah.
On Facebook and Instagram, or on Facebook, TikTok, right? And
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where I usually am.
Yeah. Yeah, but the anxiety thing with getting up on stage, I don't want to leave right after I get done. I want to leave until I go up. Because when I go up, until I go up, I'm like, oh my gosh, am I going to do good? Is this going to be bad? Is this going to be terrible? And then once I go up, it's like, sweet.
So I'm the exact opposite, right?
Yeah.
Like I am, like this is going to be awesome. Like I have to have that conversation with myself. You know, this is going to be awesome. Going up there, don't worry about it. I'm going to do it. And then, you know, like we talked earlier, if it starts to go bad, like I'm okay with riding that shit into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but then afterwards, I don't want to hang around.
I love when because I have this joke that's somewhat controversial where I say the word retarded, but I say we should treat the word retarded like we treat water balloons, and I just do two little lines about, or a couple little lines about comparing water balloons to the word retarded and where the similarities lie, and it's not at anyone, it doesn't target anyone.
Where do the similarities? Yeah, like you're
I'll
telling me about the joke. You're not telling me the
I'll
joke.
tell you the joke. I'll tell you the joke. I guess this is my podcast. I can put out
Yeah,
material.
you can put it in your own joke.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. So basically, you know, I think we should treat the word retarded like we treat water balloons. It's not the best way to meet a stranger, you know, chuck a water balloon at them. But if you're throwing them back and forth with your friends, it's all fun and games. You know, you're really messed up if you threw it at a mentally handicapped person. But I understand. We've all been on a balcony and just chucked a few off. That's the joke. And sometimes you lose the whole crowd as soon as you say
you
retarded in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I only say it the one time to say comparing the word to this, and then the rest of the time it's water balloons.
So you know, later on, after you get big like Joe Rogan, right? Somebody's going to come back. And they're going to find this podcast and they're going to show where you use that word, right?
Yeah.
And then you're going to have to make a whole podcast about how you were a different person. And it wasn't my fault. I wasn't on. I didn't make them say that.
No, that's okay though. If they cancel me and I have to make a podcast about why I'm a different person, I've grown, that's scripted content that they created for me. I don't even have to come up with that content.
Oh, that's true.
You know, that's less brain power. I'm sorry.
All right, man. Well, how do we wrap this up?
No. Thanks for coming on.
Hey, my pleasure.
Yeah, we've got your Instagram or your Facebook and your TikTok. W Scott Wene. Is there a period between the after the W?
I don't know.
All right. Well,
I'll figure it out. I'll
send
it to you.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on.
My pleasure, man.
Duking it out with us. Thank you guys for watching and listening. Like, subscribe, follow us on Spotify and Apple. Have a good day or whatever.
Thank you very much.